Hello YouTube, I'm at the second building. I was just in that one. Turns out you can get into that building, but you really can't get into this one. Here at the First Capitol. But anyway, I'm just gonna look around this building. Now look around the outside of the other building. I mean, dividing this into parts because it turns out there is a lot to see. So, and yeah, I don't think you can really see in there. So, of course, over there would have been the outhouse. Yeah, there's the inside of that building there, of this second building. I think this is where they actually housed I really can't get the camera to focus in on there. Oh, here's the way in. I think there is actually a schoolhouse kind of up that way too. So I think this was actually a town here called Leslie at one time. And there's the main street of Belmont at one time. There's a railroad station. Yep. Turns out in 1884, the Chicago and Northwest Railroad established a narrow gauge line and station bordering Old Belmont, and the tiny community gained yet another name, Leslie. After cessation of train service, Belmont again declined. Here's all sorts of materials and everything. Just nice and cool. Excuse me. Historical figures of Black Hawk and Henry Dodge represent the early 19th century people of southwest Wisconsin. Black Hawk symbolizes a vanishing way of life caused by white settlement and removal of Native Americans to land farther west. Henry Dodge exemplifies the rough and uncivilized early mining population. Both individuals and their representative societies held different views on the land and nature, which eventually led to conflict. And I think that's how the Black Hawk War started in 1832. Picture of some miners. Corrish Mining Cottage on Shakerake Street in Merrill Point, built 1839 to 45, photographed 1930. Two cottages left are preserved as part of the Pendarvis Historic Site, owned and operated by the Historical Society of Wisconsin, Merrill Point. Yep, that's at Pendarvis in Mineral Point today. This place called Belmont held a tension of Wisconsin territory for 7 weeks in 1836, while the first territorial legislature met here. After the session, Belmont began to decline. The buildings occupied by legislatures fell into disrepair. Following years of neglect and hard uses, patriotic citizens rediscovered the two remaining structures, the council house and the lodging house, and saved them from destruction. I think that's what we're in right now, is the lodging house. And we're not allowed to go upstairs, as you can see. But this is the inside of the second building here on with the Wisconsin's first capital. But this is it. The first capital of Wisconsin is right here, just northwest of present-day Belmont. But I think this was actually the first community of Belmont, and then Belmont began to decline, and a lot of the buildings began to vanish except for these two here. And I think there is an old schoolhouse kind of up the road, but the new Belmont today is a town with a population of just shy of 1,000. But I'm not going to get a video of that old schoolhouse because I think it's somebody's property, and I would hate to get in trouble. But this is a video here of the first Capitol, and it is a cool place here. And I always wanted to tour inside here, and today I finally got the chance to do so. And for the in the part one video, we were in that building there. And Tommy Thompson, who was governor here, came here in 1998 and gave some sort of, I don't know what it was, but he was here. But anyway, I'll see if I can get a view of that old schoolhouse. It's not too far from here. It's just up the road, going towards Rui. Up there, I believe, is the old schoolhouse. But it's on somebody's property, so don't go in there or anything. I mean, I'm just showing you. But there it is from what it looks like from far away. But don't go up to that schoolhouse, because it's somebody's property. I mean, with here, this is a historical attraction here, the first Capitol. Yeah, and I think I could probably get some walking in today. The Belmont State Park's not too far from here. I could do some walking there. And I think the actual town site of Belmont was actually here in this area. And the town declined in it, and it moved to like a few miles south of here. But I think then they decided to call this town Leslie or something. I don't know how it all went down, but anyway, this is the first capital of Wisconsin. It's been a good video tour here. Sign off for now.